Ladies and gentlemen, our next fighter's ready to walk out to the cage, representing the 4-ounce Fight Club, Thomas Ruiz.
Four-ounce Fight Club zone. Thomas Ruiz. 169.2 is his official weight. Fighting out of Houston, Texas. There we see some familiar faces in his corner. See Antoni Chico Young right there, longtime Houston fighter. See some final touch there for Thomas Ruiz as he prepares for battle against Antoni Chapa here at the ULH Event Center in Houston, Texas. Be sure to spread the word, clearlifemedia.com, where you can see this action. We still got our pro card coming up here later. 5 pro fights lined up for us. Still have a couple of more kickboxing title bouts coming your way right after this MMA bout.
Yeah, after this fight, the rest of the amateur card, almost all, one non-title fight in kickboxing. We got 3 more kickboxing title fights.
Don't go anywhere. I see Thomas Ruiz ready for action.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage, representing Bushiban Antoni Chapa.
Antoni Chapa looking for his second mixed martial arts victory here tonight. Officially weighed in at 170 pounds, representing Bushiban, fighting out of League City, Houston. I believe our second Bushiban fighter of the night. Here we see the final touches for Antoni Chapa as he prepares for battle. Antoni Chapa, ready for action.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 10th fight of the evening is being brought to us by Mitchell Roofing and Exteriors, and is set for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Elevate FC welterweight division. Introducing first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing at 169 1/4 pounds. His record stands 1 win, no losses. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Thomas Ruiz. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing at 172 1/2 pounds. His record stands 1 win against 2 defeats. Fighting out of League City, Texas, Antoni Chapa. Referee in charge of the action, Ryan Thompson.
Antoni Chapa, Thomas Ruiz. And this fight is officially underway.
No glove touch.
I like it. You shake hands after the fight. Man, both fighters tall, welterweights, over the 6-foot mark. Wow.
Oh, I heard that cup shot from here. Oh.
Chapa needs a timeout after that foul. You preferred cup shots, didn't you, AJ? You said it made you stronger in the fight.
No, actually, no. But I did invest
in a good cup.
In a good cup.
Yeah.
I do think it's a worthwhile thing. The old Diamond Cup, where you get,
shout out to Diamond.
I don't even know if they're still in business, but they
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I had some good cups too. I remember Jocko, and I'm not even sure if they're around either. Hard to find a good cup sometimes.
good mouthpiece and a good cup go a long way in this game.
They pick up where they left off, and Chapa throwing them leg kicks. Oh, wow, question mark kick there from Chapa. Smacked the face of Ruiz. Nicely done.
Oh, these guys are throwing.
Man, these are some big welterweights, AJ. Nice body shot. You can hear the smack of flesh there. I've heard some different theories when you hear that smack. I've heard some people say when you hear like that big slap, it's not as hard as when you hear that thud. Impressive nonetheless, as these two are thrown down in the middle of the Elevate cage. Minute and a half to go.
Usually the slap means you hit it with foot. The thud means you hit it with shin.
Good push kick there from Chapa. And nice head move. That's the second rollover I've seen Chapa do. Going for it again. Implementing some good boxing skills into the MMA game. You don't see that too often in MMA. Some decent boxing.
No, I would like to see him. I mean, both times that he's done it, it looks really nice. I think it'd be even cooler if he'd follow it up with some offense off of that. Like
yeah, I agree with you there. Seconds left in this opening round. Oh, once again, that's about the third time Chapa's landed that kick. And he's just kind of slapping Ruiz in the face with it. If he would put some power behind it, I mean, we might be talking knockout here. Lands a solid overhand right to close this round out. Round one in the books.
Yeah, pretty competitive first round. I don't know that I have a good feel for who won that round. Both guys had some moments.
Ruiz consistently moving forward. The thing that sticks out to me more is the shots that Chapa landed, though. Especially he had about 3 kicks to the face of Ruiz, kind of slapped him in there. You have to imagine the corner of Thomas Ruiz, what adjustments they're asking him to make. No takedown attempts at all in that round. I received promoter Chris Lopez, promoter of Elevate Fighting Championship. Talking about ring announcer Colin Cantrell. They enjoy some welterweight action here tonight. Think you have what it takes to compete in the Elevate cage. Reach out, make it happen, Chris.
You should do it, Todd.
Oh, Do they have a, like, over-the-hill old man division?
A Masters division?
You and I both. I'd throw down with the weakest, smallest person on the card.
Yeah.
For a quick payday, yeah.
Yeah.
Set me up.
One of those kids that was grappling at the beginning.
Now we're talking, amigo. 15 seconds into this second round. Just trying to measure the precision. And right there, they're just swinging away. And Thomas is just consistently moving forward.
Yeah, I like the pressure he's putting on here.
Chapa keeps trying to roll through with it, but he's losing points with this, if you ask me.
Yeah, I also like that Ruiz is mixing in body work. You know, Chapa's covering his face, and every once in a while, Ruiz will go downstairs.
Very impressive, the head movement of Chapa, but as you were saying, man, they're just swinging away here. They're making this into a boxing matchup. They're just throwing down. First takedown attempt from Ruiz. You have to wonder if that's from the fatigue of them just swinging away at each other. Just all the shots absorbed, plus the ones thrown. And this is definitely a round that I would have loved to see, like a CompuBox number of strikes thrown. And Chapa, is he finding his mark, AJ?
He might be starting to make a comeback here.
Chapa moving forward and backing Ruiz up. This is one hell of a fight going on here on Elevate Fighting Championship. Man, how are these guys standing?
I call this a parking lot fight. This, you see these often at MMA shows, but usually after the show.
Yeah, especially at the football stadiums. Man, probably our most active round of punches that we've seen all night.
This is wild.
Ruiz trying to sneak in a takedown at the end. Round two comes to close, and they are on their feet here at the ULH Event Center in appreciation.
Still got 3 more minutes of this.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from round two.
Round of action, folks.
From earlier.
Let's go!
Let's try that again and see if we can see some highlights from round two of Antoni Chapa and Thomas Ruiz, as they just, man, they probably exceeded 50 punches each, probably getting close to the 75 punch mark of that round. I mean, they were just standing in front of each other, just swinging away like they're at a heavy bag. There we see some of the action from round two. It's just nonstop 1-2, 1-2 from each fighter. Excited to see how this story unfolds in round number 3. There we see a familiar face from the local Houston MMA scene. Round 3 of this barn burner of a welterweight fight. Let's see how the final chapter is written. And really, how do you have this fight scored so far, AJ? This is a tough one.
It is a tough one. I've got it 1-1. I gave Ruiz the last round. Thought Chapa maybe a slight edge in round 1. But yeah, I think it's this last round was probably for the fight. What a wild fight, though.
One heck of a fight going on here tonight at Elevate Fighting Championship.
You know, if either one of these guys could get a takedown, they could win this fight.
Yeah, they could probably steal a round with a solid takedown and some good follow-up. And man, Ruiz has just been marching forward all fight. Good leg kick there, good mixing it up there from Chapa. I think all the takedown attempts so far has been from Ruiz.
You know, we were talking about just the optics, and the head work, the head movement of Chapa is still pretty solid, but the optics to the judges, like even when the fights, or even when the punches don't land clean, they still, you see the volume of these punches coming from Ruiz.
Yeah, they definitely could swing the tide to the favor in the eyes of the judges, just seeing just that volume, as you were saying, for Thomas Ruiz. That one thing that judges do like to see, they like to see that forward movement. They can be swayed whether you're landing solid or not. Just under a minute left in this welterweight fight.
Jeez. These dudes look like rock'em sock'em.
Yeah, definitely.
Heads bobbling around.
And neither of them are busted open either.
No.
Incredibly. They probably have landed about 50 punches each. They're going to be feeling this tomorrow, AJ.
No doubt, man. Oh.
My goodness. What heart. What determination from these two fighters. My goodness. And they're going for it. They're finishing strong here. And Antoni Chapa and Thomas Ruiz just went to war. And the crowd giving them their due respect. Let's take a look at some highlights from that third and final round. Man, probably arguably the most entertaining bout of the evening so far. I think I give that third round to Ruiz, and it was tough for me to call the first two. I wasn't accurately watching the first two, but definitely feel that that third round was a Ruiz round.
Yeah, I'm going to go 29-28 Ruiz. I think probably the closest round was the first one in my mind.
All right, let's make this one official.
For these two fighters, what a war fight of the night written all over it. Before we announce the winner, I'll tell you who the real winner is. That is us, the fans, ladies and gentlemen. But we go to the judges' scorecard where we have a split decision. Ladies and gentlemen, by round of applause, how many feel like Thomas Ruiz won the fight? Ladies and gentlemen, by round of applause, how many out there feel Antoni Chapa won the fight? Judge Ray Zaragoza scores the fight 29-28, Antoni Chapa. Judge Kelly Isaac scores the fight 29-28, Thomas Ruiz. And Judge Coy Skittern scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Thomas Ruiz.
Nice call, AJ. Thomas Ruiz, your victor here tonight.
Yeah, the split decision doesn't surprise me. That was a close fight.
Yeah, that was an appropriate split decision victory.
And it was almost